Same here.
Yep. And then, you hear the word church planting, you're like, is that even a thing? Like I had no
Mhm.
idea. Catholic churches generally, within our culture, Malou, don't church plant. So that kind of language
Right.
didn't exist. Um, and then I went to seminary and realized, whoa, this is a big deal to a lot of people. And I joined a group of guys informally on campus that they got together like once a week or something like that, and they would go through a church planning book together and just
Mhm.
talk about it. Why? What's the methodology behind it? How would we do it? And out of that group, most of the guys went to plant churches. So which is kind of cool. An informal thing within a formal institution was going on, kind of sparking some thoughts and then some hearts were like, yeah, God's calling you to do that. So I didn't do that out of seminary.
Okay.
Um, there are a lot of good reasons for that. I wasn't ready. I was kind of an immature punk when I went to seminary. And I acknowledge that in retrospect. Actually, acknowledge that pretty quickly after seminary. And I got into the corporate world for several years, and that was better than seminary in many ways. In that, I began to be like, you know what? Am I going to live out my Christian faith within this culture? Am I going to be making a difference for Christ at my job? And what I discovered during that, and I'm getting a long way to answer your question, but it's going to make
Mhm.
an impact on our conversation today. What I discovered is just being a Christian in the workplace. All of a sudden, people were coming to me with their problems left and right, and I was
Yeah.
able to make an impact right where I was at.
Mhm.
And I wasn't doing anything flashy. I wasn't like giving a track out, but like here's 7 steps to whatever. Here
Right.
the Romans road or whatever. I'm not saying that stuff is necessarily bad. I think they're okay within their own context and time and whatever else have
Right.
you. But I was just trying to little lowercase p pastor people the best way I
Mhm.
could within that context to care for them, to love them.